Hey, another practice profit report today, and we're going right to the heart of the matter. Okay, and I want to just start by saying everybody always wants the best patients. Give me more A patients, cash paying patients. Okay, give me all the patients that are going to say yes to everything that I could possibly do in their mouth. And the fact is, it just doesn't work that way. Okay, as I've always said, you don't get the best patients, you build the best patients. And so today, I want to hit you right between the eyes, okay, with one very simple principle. Hey, this is your house. Your house, your rules. Okay, and what happens in your house is giving you the results, okay, that you're living with. So there is nothing, no external circumstance, no economy or stock market or anything going on, politically or otherwise, that has anything to do with your results other than you. And the reason why this is true is because we can walk outside on the street, we can turn left or turn right, we can go across town, up the mountain, down the stream, okay, wherever you want, and we can find somebody that's kicking ass and taking names. That's what we can find. Hopefully, that person is staring you in the face every morning in the mirror. Hopefully, I'm talking to that person right here and right now, because what happens in your house is determining your results. So it's a simple concept. So here's the deal. People walk into your house voluntarily. They're going to execute, they're going to operate, they're going to make decisions by your rules. That should be the most empowering thing you've ever heard. And I'll tell you why. Because it is not the patient that makes the experience. It's the experience that makes the patient. So today, the first question is a simple one. How clearly defined are your rules and guidelines, your modus operandi, okay, your principles and philosophy of how you're going to operate right here inside of your house? And what are you doing to take ownership, control, responsibility to create and deliver, okay, the type of outcomes and results that you say you want so badly? And so here's the mission. It's a very simple mission. And we look at this. We say patient in, okay, your house, patient out. What's the difference? Well, hopefully the difference is you. Not the patient, you. So you want a better patient? Build a better house, right? A better experience. And the way we do that is we go to work on the patient before they ever arrive. We go to work on the patient while they're here. And we go to work on the patient after they leave. We do not see a patient experience as a transaction. We see a patient experience as a relationship. And that means that there should be a continuum. Okay? And a first point of contact, technically, forevermore. At least until the patient has arrived at whatever vision and definition of complete health, okay, that you determine is what you do. And then we want them to multiply themselves. So I want you today just to understand, take ownership. And if you ever utter a word, ever a single excuse, and your team hears that, guess what? All of a sudden they try a little less hard, and I'll tell you why. It's because they believe they don't have total control. Okay? If you ever say any little thing that lets the patient off the hook, and you want to know why the patient gets away, well, you would say they missed out on a lot of great things, but whose fault is it? Okay, so you must be impeccable, okay, with your language, with your philosophy, okay, with the way you think about things. There are three things to master, as I always say. Results are a product of your model, of your mindset, and of your math. If you're not delivering the type of dentistry you want, you go to work on these things. Because the patient experience, your house, your rules, your experience are what's dictating everything else. We know who the who is. We know it's the patient. Okay? We know the goal and the why. If you are lacking clarity on your goal and your why, now not just for yourself, we understand. We're talking about for every single patient and for every single team member. Now we went over that a few weeks ago. Every single team member. Okay? So you want a system and an experience. And you don't want these to be happenstance. You do not want these to be accidental. You want them to be, consistent. bedrock, steadfast, predictable. But then there's a little tweak. Okay? We want them to be unique. You know why? Every experience is the same except for one major, most important and significant variable. And that's the who, right? The patient. So if you understand the uniqueness of high touch, of deep emotional connection, it means we can't run people through a cookie cutter format, but we can take people through a standardized, principle-based experience, a system for success. Now, we provide you the dental success system from the morning huddle all the way through every single type of patient experience through the end of day. Weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, quarterly. We got the system for success. The results you're getting are a product of your system for your patient experience. Now, usually there's two types of practices that are falling victim, okay, through their own choice, to number one, they're so tunnel visioned on this is how we do things, this, that they're missing out on the personalization. So a patient should feel personalized emotion and logic throughout a standardized process. They should feel a customized pathway to health, obviously, right? And a high-touch communication environment. They should feel this. So if we're treating every patient the same, if we're just running through the motions, then no doubt we're missing everything that matters. Because you'll get the bottom 20%. You'll miss the fruits of the top 80% of opportunity. Now that next piece of the puzzle, though, is that you have other practices that they're literally just willy-nilly, okay? It's like they're running late. Okay? They're at the whim of every patient. We call that being order takers. Patient comes in, got a problem. We focus on a problem and nothing else. Patient calls, they got to move the appointment or they want to come in right away. Our schedule is just thrown up like a feather in the wind. Total convenience based to the patient. We have no rules. Our doors are wide open in our house and people are running in and out and doing whatever the hell they want. So we have practices that are too regimented or they have no regimen at all. What we got to do is we got to find the middle, okay? The harmony between system and experience. The harmony between principle but customization. The harmony between your standard of excellence and personalized relationship. When you understand that, it's just like your house. It's just exactly like this. Okay? Do they feel welcome and belong, but yet do they conform and comply? All right? So remember, here's the mantra. Patient in, better patient out. How so? How so? What are we doing to intentionally, purposefully, masterfully create this? And remember, results are a product of your model, your mindset, your math. You want to go to work. On your results, you're going to work on these three. How do you bring it to life? One patient at a time. You take ownership. You take pride. You take personal responsibility. Not just for your house, but for the people in it. And that's power. And where there is power, there is profit. As long as you are fully in alignment with and living out your purpose of private practice.